big conversation about addressable. The advertisers are interested. There's some availability through the supply side. What's the missing link? What needs to happen in terms of data or the tubes or making it work?
Yeah, so we're getting there in terms of the scale and the adoption by advertisers. I think we are at a point where we need to have richer access to some of the data that currently is held by the operator. And as these operators continue to merge, they become more powerful, and I think we'd like to see a more democratization of that data on behalf of the agencies and the advertisers. A lot of the data that's available is aggregated data, so to be able to understand media delivery, if you will. What we're talking about is access to granular data, household level data, that we can include in our systems to help advertisers better understand how to reach their consumers and how to measure the performance of their campaigns in a very granular way. I think we've crossed the privacy hurdle in many ways. Obviously, working with companies like Acxiom and Experian allow us to manage that data in a very privacy safe way. What we're seeing now is that it's becoming a business issue, and who controls access to that data and what happens to that data.
So Steve, you've been working away at this addressable thing
10
with
years.
Tracy, and what's the roadmap for the next, when we meet this time next year, do you think?
I think it's a continuation of where we're at. We're definitely making progress in working with a lot of different advertisers, lots of different data companies, lots of technology companies, and as we continue to see more scale coming in different formats across different types of platforms, right? I don't think we're going to see it limited to the traditional TV operator. We're going to see other platforms rise and other forms of data-driven television take shape as we look to the future.
You mean IP delivered, or?
IP delivered, more audience optimization types of approaches that aren't just rooted in household addressability, but more using that same data to find your audience and optimize against that audience. Such an opportunity for creative. I think we're able to use the data that we have to identify that audience, but the next evolution is to match the message to that audience and making sure that we're not just running the 30-second spot that's running nationally to all the households, but thinking a little bit more strategically about how to tailor that message to that individual that we're trying to reach, and that really presents a huge opportunity from a creative perspective.